Well, good morning. Alright, so from yesterday I got YCBD. Still keeping CGC to see what's gonna do here. I think ACB is rolling over this morning, right here. This is the first red day that we haven't as of right now. It'd be a good idea to keep listening here to even if it's like really in the background. I want to make sure that I listen to what's going on here. I know that Steven Mnuchin and Sherman Powell, or the Fed, gonna speak today, right? So most definitely the market's going to react to this news. We're going to talk about the second round of stimulus, and I think the Sherman Powell, I think it was a Saturday, Sunday, one of those days, he came out saying that they have a lot more tools in the toolbox, right? So they're really trying to push the market a little bit better, and not necessarily the market, but trying to help out with the unemployment issue and other things as well. So we got a minute, actually less than a minute, 30 seconds to go. I'm watching LB. And NBC got no shares. There's a couple of ones that I want to short that I got no shares to short this morning. Okay. Pixie, XY dumping in the first couple of seconds, testing the 50 simple moving average. LB. ACB pulling back. Where I missed GPS here. Mention GPS though. GPS. This thing probably got. Looks like it got halted right out of the gates. Sorrento pulling back. OXY. GPS. GPS keeps dropping though. Next leg down, 692. Stop for a little while around the whole half dollar. It's coming down hard. 735. Hammer on the one. We're gonna get a little bit around this area here. ACB dropping, LB also dropping, OXY dropping, ANF holding with a hammer on the 5. GPS bouncing off. Actually close to 750 towards the BWAP. probably gonna roll from that area though. Reversal right there. Coming down, prior low, 736. Coming down, took out the prior low, 732, 730 doji low. $730 doji low. Dropping nice. Dropping very nice. I'm gonna print a little flag formation around this area here. I took a quick scalp on that reversal. And it worked out very well. I missed the first move, which is actually a pretty bad thing. I didn't take the bounce, I waited for the reversal. But I took a quick scalp there. Did actually pretty decent there. Not something huge, but green trade, $60. Entry 742, got out at 730, 12 cents per share on that reversal there. OXY dropping fast. OXY is dropping fast. And we can see your probable $7 test. GPS. ACV coming down hard. Sorrento coming down super fast. Super fast. Sorrento, SRNE. LB missed the reversal on LB on a retest right here. It's gonna base it, and it was under this area here, 1245. So I would have been up what 8-9 cents right there, and it would have been working out pretty decent for me towards the retest of the 1224 area there. Again, looking for a reversal here, rejecting that BWAP area. We gotta look at the low, this 1235. Seems like we're gonna keep dropping. So sad. I didn't want to chase it though. Didn't want to chase it. Let's see something here. Just right now, it's still late for me. Yeah. And that was gonna be a really decent reversal there. Exactly the low really here, as I mentioned, the prior low 1222. There you go, retest, and seems like it's gonna keep dropping here. Looking at ANF as well. ANF, GPS keeps dropping. The whole market right now is dropping, so these names are moving a little faster because of that reason. On that spot right there, I would have taken another 12 shares or something around there. Would have been another $60-70 trade. Small trades like that though, they put you in the green in a pretty decent way. So for example, the low of this candle, 1245 to 1222, would have been about 17 cents, I think, around that area. It would have been a pretty decent, close to $100 trade on 500 shares. Missed that entry there. I didn't want to chase it afterwards after he had a drop quick. So I didn't want to send the order just because, right? So well, it happened, right? It happened. JetBlue dropping really fast. Bear flag pattern on the 1 minute time frame just broke under here. Low of the 880. Probably towards the 850. 843 area though. Right there. 843 on JetBlue. Look at here the 15 minutes. Dropping quick. ACB tends to be a little tricky though. Sorrento, 5 minute time frame bear flag pattern. Sorrento, 5 minute time frame bear flag pattern. For those of you that can't find any shares to short, you got Sorrento right there with a bear flag pattern on the 5 minute time frame. You gotta give it another 3 minutes to close in this formation. But that's what it's printing as of right now. ECB dropping fast, down 9% today. 9% today. BPTH. BPTH on the move. ACV 1540. Bloodbath. Hey, watching LB though. Watching LB. Everything bounced off. Watching GPS and JetBlue with topping candles. ANF is still in the range. And so I'm watching LB here, rejecting the 100 simple moving average and the 50 simple moving average on the 15-minute time frame. I'm looking at this bounce here, try to determine what it really wants to do, because this might turn. And we got 1261 100 simple moving average, but the market is bouncing off right now, so I gotta be mindful of that. 12 low 1256 on that candle. Market bouncing off. LB BPTH reversed here. Okay, so it seems like LB is slowing down the trend around the 100 simple moving average, which right now is sitting and the one at 1261. We got a 1250, 1261, and 12 what's this here? 1256. That candle slowing down around the 100 simple moving average here. Watching how it reacts with this moving average here. 1260. Let's see where the sellers are gonna come in with a topping candle on the 1 minute time frame on LB. Topping candle here, Also looking at an MVC, see if it holds there, if it really wants to bounce. Consolidation 1260. View app 1243. View app 1243. View app 1243, tapping, taking the view app, looking at 1225. Quick scalp on LB reversal, up $100. Got out probably a little bit early, but I was looking at the slowdown around the view app. I didn't want to take no chances, so I took my order out. Got in at 1250 short and covered the LB at 1242. I only took 8 cents right there. Quick $40, up $100 altogether today. Yeah, and I probably did cover my position a little too soon. I noticed that the view app was slowing down with a little bit of support. You can notice here this candle, especially with that hammer right here around the view app. I was looking for the test of this candle here around 1225, but it seemed like it was holding that support, so I didn't want to take a chance there. Up to the next one with OXY, looking at that formation for that reversal under 1267, 1265, 1467, 1465. I'm gonna be looking at it here. Look at that. I made the right decision right there on the view app. Took $40, only 8 cents per share of that on that quick scalp, and I am up $100 right now. I am certainly on the green right now, so on that I'm grateful for. I gotta say, buddy, Gonna be watching OXY here. OXY. Gonna be watching OXY. See here. So far, I did miss the first flush on and a reversal trade already today. Very unfortunate, but still green's good. Top candle. 5-minute time frame on OXY. Tapping candle, 5-minute time frame on OXY. Again, remember something, guys. If you can be consistent with small size, you can afterwards be consistent with a little bit of a bigger size, because what matters is really share size. For example, I'm trading 500 share lots right now. If I was up, for example, I would be double my amount, double my gains today if I was trading 1,000 share lots. I'd be $200 up. Now, if I was trading 2,000 shares, I'd be $400 up today, right? So it's the same thing when you read. But what I'm trying to say is, if you trade 1, 2, 3,000 shares, it's not so much of a difference, unless you try to go in 10, 20, 30, 50,000 shares. Then you're gonna have a little bit more difficulty to get in or get out of trades, right? So, but if you're trading 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000 shares, you're always gonna find people on the opposite side of your trade, or to get your fills and just get in, or to get out. So it's not gonna be so hard for you. It's not gonna be so hard for you, yeah, to get out of a trade. Again, it's all about being consistent. This is the reason why I tell you guys that consistency is very important, and managing risk. You manage your risk, and you can certainly have a pretty decent day. Watching OXY for a possible reversal, because I missed the bounce, so I gotta take the reversal now. LB, oh my god, look, I really did the right thing. Look at this thing on LB. I took the reversal, as you guys remember, when the hammer tapped this VWAP, I stepped out, right? I only took 8 cents per share, and if I didn't do that, look at how it would have come up and take me out as a loss, right? The best entry would have been the low of this doji here, when it printed the topping candle. If I would have taken this, I would have taken another 10 cents extra per 10 cents per share extra, right? But I didn't take that. I wanted to get a little bit of a confirmation, and it dropped quick, and so I slap it, came down here. As you can notice here, $12.39. I noticed that we were hovering around this area, and I didn't want to take a chance there, so I'd rather take 40 bucks instead of losing 40 bucks. But because on top of all of that, though, you remember, I do pay commissions, though. So if I lose $40, I'm losing $40 plus my commissions. So I can't do that. Although my commissions are really cheap, because they only $2.95 per trade. I also pay ECN fees, because that way I'm able to send my orders directly to the exchange, and I don't have to wait for my broker to send the order to a market maker that then is going to send it to the exchange, and then it's going to be a little bit of a drag and a little bit of a lag in between I send my order and I get a fill, you know, a couple of seconds actually do make a difference though. So the money that they make with the regular order on a regular brokerage account that now is like free commissions, I rather pay for the executions, right? So they don't make much money with me in that regard, but they make money when my broker makes the money when I pay the commissions. They still get paid on those commissions. Okay, so I don't have a really clear entry here, so I'm not gonna chase this one because of 5 minute time frame though. I would have liked this candle to be an indecision candle for that reversal. And yes, although again we got this shooting star right here on the one, we have one and two, right? But still, I'd rather let it go, to be honest, because I think it's a little bit more risky due to the formation of the 5 minute time frame here. Because you can't come to the view app and get that support, come right back up again, and then put me in a position that I don't want to. At the same time, we don't have a decent formation for a reversal on the 15 nor the 5 minutes. So I'm not gonna take an entry on the 1 when the 5 is not really showing me that the read that I'm having is a really deep possibility that it will have a reversal, right? So again, that will be a little bit of a tricky type of entry. So for right now, I rather let that one go, that entry, and not force it, because I don't have to force it. You know, it's good to be able to make some money, but I don't have to force that one though. You know, give me a second here. Let me see if somebody posted something, and the teachers and the school and a bunch of things. I pay attention to so many things though that it's actually not even funny. Watching XY though, I'm still watching it, but here's what I'm saying. It was a little bit more tricky though to take this reversal here, because it came to the view app and just held here. It needs to print something a little bit better on the 5 that really shows that there might be a possibility for a reversal, and not I'm not gonna take a trade based on the 1 minute time frame, because the 1 minute could be a little noisy, and I base my entries on the 5 minutes. I try to look for an entry on the 1, right? I look for an entry on the 1 minute, but I don't base my entries on the 1 minute time frame. I try to base my entries on the 5 minutes when it shows really that there's a possibility that we have a decent formation. And the reason why I do that is because a lot of the traders out there are really familiar with the 5 minutes. 5 minute time frame is one of the most popular time frames that is used amongst traders. And so I want to be able to use the same thing that everybody else is using, because I don't want to be jumping on something that the algos are gonna trick me on. Again, this is me just telling you guys exactly things that usually you will hear this type of commentary and stuff like that on a kind of private chat room or something like that, but I don't feel like that will be a good thing to do. And this is not me. I'm not like that. So I rather give you guys my knowledge just to give you guys the knowledge. See, now it's looking a little bit better. I was thinking about getting that entry under 1484. Let me see 1477 here. Wow, the market just printed, the spider just printed a doji for that reversal though. Spider just printed a doji on the 5, reversing all the way. Reversal candle on JetBlue, Hanging Man on the 5-minute time frame, looking pretty decent there. Really trying to figure out which way should I go here, because ANF is pretty much doing the same thing as well. So I'm really not trying to catch all the balls that are flying on the air. I'm trying to stick with one thing, and it seems like OXY is probably gonna work out here. And 84, 89. Somebody's speaking here. I'm listening to somebody here. I'm not really sure who it is that is speaking right now. I was gonna take this trade though, but then I decided to let it go. I was gonna take it under the low of this candle here at 1478. I had a limit set up at 1475. To be honest, but look, it came right back up again there. I felt a little bit hesitant to take this entry, to be honest with you. Oh, Mnuchin is speaking though. Okay, Jay Powell and Mnuchin are on the roll right now. All right, so let's see what they're gonna say, because the market's gonna react to this stuff. Oh yes, 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 yes. I was gonna put in a trade, and then I pulled back. Here's the reason why. While Mnuchin and Powell are actually speaking right now, if I put a trade, any trade, long or short, and they say something, whatever it is, they say, it's not gonna be fun. Why? Because the market can go one way or another, and now I'm gonna be with an open position in the market, and it's gonna slap me in the face. And I was right just a minute ago when I said to you, sorry, that I wanted to put an order under 1475, and then I just retracted, right? And look at that. Look at that right there. That's what I'm talking about, right? Now, if I would have put the order under this doji here, 1484, probably gotten, look, 1472 is 12 cents. I probably would have taken 8 to 9, 10 cents, whatever. 100 shares would have been like $50, let's just say. I would have been up another $50. That's true. But again, is the risk that I'm taking? Is a risk, you know? Then and we have to assume risk. We don't gamble here. We don't take chances. We assume risk. And if you're just gonna be gambling, then you're not doing anything, right? So that's the thing. We're not gambling here. We are assuming risk. Assuming risk, not gambling. And I'm gonna put my headphones here though. I need to listen to what they're saying. I'm listening to Bloomberg News here. I want to know what this guy's going to say, because the market is going to react to whatever they say. And this is the reason why you see that the market is kind of like iffy, like one way and another, one way and another, one way and another. The reason for that is because people are kind of, what do we do here type of thing. All right. People are just kind of, what do we do here type of thing, right? And they are just waiting for what the Fed chairman, or Jay Powell, and Mnuchin, which is the Treasury Secretary, right? What they gonna say about the CARES Act, and what else do they have to provide the market with? Because if the market, if they something they say good, everybody gonna go right up, right? The other day, you remember a couple of days ago, something happened and stocks just skyrocketed because, yeah, rising tide lifts all of the boats, right? So you gotta be mindful of all of that. We're not gambling here. Let's see here. Guys, just as of right now, we have to sit on our hands for the next couple of minutes. We have to sit on our hands for the next couple of minutes because nobody's risking things here. There's not gonna be a magical move or nothing like that. The market is just going to kind of go sideways a little bit. Oh, what a stupid question this guy just asked. You know, I think all workers in the market out there, everybody's essential. I really believe, because anywhere you go to get something and there's nobody giving you a service, that you can't get the service. So that makes that person giving you the service essential. If it's the guy cleaning up your shoes, if it's the person sweeping up the streets, if it's the guy picking up the trash, if it's the guy washing your car or cutting your hair, prepping your food, giving you, packing the groceries, picking up the shopping carts on the parking lots. If that person is not there, the service couldn't be done. Like, no, if you don't have somebody doing the job will not be done. That makes the person essential. So I really think, like, I understand what they're trying to pull off here, what they're talking about essential workers. For me, everybody's essential. Look at about the army here, and I thank you, Sean, for your service. If they didn't go to war sometimes, or to secure the country outside and inside, like, we wouldn't be enjoying the freedoms that we have. So I think, like, again, if I go outside, like UPS, the mail person, the people that on the fulfillment centers, on the places that we buy stuff that get delivered to our homes, the people that prep the food for the pets that we buy online and whatever, like, everybody's essential. Tell one of them, my kids or your kids or whoever, that their mom, although there's a lot of bad people out there doing bad things, but for the kids, those parents, even if they really bad people doing things to other bad things to other people, for those kids, although those human beings are bad, they're essential to the livelihood of those little kids. So I really think everybody's essential, though. I don't understand what the topic is about, this essential thing and essential this and essential that. Everybody's essential, though. I mean, how about the people making the beef patties that they put on a hamburger for you to cook on summer or whatever, like on a factory? That guy and gal, they are essential. The delivery guy that delivers that food, whatever, or the person that receives it at McDonald's or Burger King, and then the guy that cooks it and put it in a bun to sell it to that person behind the counter. Everybody's essential. I don't understand this thing, like this discussion. Everything seems so polarized nowadays. We're talking about essential. I mean, like, what are you trying to say? That only doctors are essential? Or, like, yeah, that's great that they're doing a job. Obviously, I need a doctor myself, or whenever I need a doctor, right? Or you guys. But I'm saying, like, if I go to the grocery store and there's nobody to give me the service, the grocery store is going to be closed. So that makes the person there essential. In the pharmacy, and the driver, the bus driver that's driving me around, or the pilot that's taking me somewhere around the world on a plane, or the person teaching me in a classroom how to do something, or even if it's online teaching, or the person giving me support, emotional support. I think everybody's essential. I don't like this kind of conversation. Really makes no sense to me. And I apologize for this rant here, but I'm just saying, all of us. I think all of us are essential. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say here, though. That was a decent rejection, though, here. 1491 and 1490. So by a penny, though, it had a reversal here. And look at it. It's showing here how it rejected this area, though. It came right back down again. This is where we had the first pullback. So it's getting like a little double top formation here on this 1 minute time frame, coming right back down again. And we're gonna test the trend, the neckline down here for that prior support. We tap in that 1468, which we already did here. Yeah, that's a 20-cent little move, but but one thing I gotta tell you guys, I'm not gonna try to put anything through here, and just let me go to the profit and loss to pull my little picture for today's date so far, because the date's not done, but I'm just trying to show you guys exactly. Look at this nonsense type of move here that we're having. Can retest in this area. If we break under, we might go to 1459, but that's not a there is no way that I am interested in anything like that, because it's too little of a move for me to be even interested. I need a better move in order for me to get a little interested. Again, 1259 here. Let's stop it right there. GPS, pennant formation on a 5-minute time frame. Okay, let me do something here. Okay, let's see, man. What's going to happen here? Pixie tanking. Yeah, what a surprise. Well, first 30 minutes of the day. Let me just see exactly what the time for the executions was. I think that was probably the first. Alright, so my last covering position was at 10:02, which really was the LB trade at the covering 12:42. That shows really that yeah, 30 minutes of my day, $100, you know. Not the biggest day, but you know, still green though. Still green though. Oh god, I don't wanna, you know, I'm like waiting for a better reaction on these things. For now, I see everything kind of weird moves, and I'm really not trying to be a superhero here. OXY is something that I wouldn't even touch with a stick right now. You guys having fun? What type of day you guys having? Any trades open? Anything you have done? ACB flagging. ACB on a flag. Pin-up formation, 5-minute time frame. Small pin-up flag formation, 5-minute time frame on ACB. ACB. Well, Matt, I don't know. I gotta be honest with you, man. Uh, Today is not. I don't know how those Fibonacci's are going really to react when one of these two guys, Mnuchin or Powell, say something. Fibonacci's are not gonna help out with that. So it's people are not going to really be looking at the Fibonacci's when one of these two says something that triggers a reaction of the market. So yeah, let's just see. Yeah, like you said, let's just see how they work out. But I wouldn't be paying much mind to that. Fibonacci retracements are not something that is going to play out when the Fed shares say something that make the market go one way or the other. Or even Steven Mnuchin. There's a lot more people expecting Mnuchin to say something that actually triggers a reaction than Jay Powell, because Powell's been on the news and been talking for many days now. But Mnuchin, on the other hand, have not. So, I don't know what to tell you about that kind of stuff, bro. That's good stuff, buddy. That's actually a pretty good thing. You keep working on that. Managing risk is the most important thing. Really. Let's go back to something real quick here, though. Because I've been involved in this kind of stuff many times around. If you do remember my trade here on this little reversal, you remember I got out on this thing coming from this top, right? I only took 8 cents per share here. The reason why I did that was because I noticed that it was taking support around the VWAP, and although I was looking for the test here, if I would have held, it would have worked out. So since I noticed that it was holding the support too strong around this VWAP area, I rather decided, hey, listen, I want to step out. And I managed my risk very well on that exit right there, because otherwise this thing would have reversed on me. And look at how far up it get. 1278. I would have stepped out with the loss right there, but instead I'm green, right? So managing your risk is really a key thing, though. It's key thing. Let me look at key. Yeah, trading. Look at. Listen, we haven't set any kind of trend lines here, nothing like that. This is the first time that I bring this stock up today. But look at the daily levels, though. Look at how the daily levels come to play. So important moves here. Look, it came down, test, came up, test, came down, support, came up, retest, down, up. So you see this range here in between the trend lines for that support and resistance. Key levels on the daily, though. This is the reason why I like playing key levels on the dailies. I'm just showing you things, guys, that my experience with the time that I have around, I've been able to notice how things actually work out. God, I'm looking at. Oh, look at this thing. Look at this mess, though. Here's the reason why I'm getting like stepping away from trying to send an order. Look at this thing here, right? We have a hanging man here at the trend line for this resistance. We have a pennant flag formation of the 5-minute time frame that broke down here, but tapped out little support 735 here, right? And look at the reversal, right back up again. So right now there's a lot of indecision in the market. While these two guys are sitting down talking, it's really not something that I'm not expecting to see, you know, something crazy happen. Guys, I am so happy to tell you guys that, oh God, just got a message from my mom. She posted in the WhatsApp group for my brothers and me. We have a little WhatsApp group because we don't, you know, we all of us live in different states. And my mom came out negative for the second test of the corona, so she all clean. She tested positive the first time around and got a second test that was gonna take about 4 to 5 days to get a response. She just got it this morning, and yeah, she's negative though. Like, oof, wow, that's great, man. Let me just respond. Yeah, man, that's some weight off my shoulders, I gotta say, man. That's some weight off my shoulders. That is something. That's quite something. It's quite something. They haven't said anything yet that will make this market go. The whole thing has been just trading kind of weird. I'll put a trend line here and this. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, guys. I mean, it means a lot, though. I mean, it feels pretty good. I gotta say, though, today is not the biggest of my days, but again, with a small account and 2 out of 2, $100 in 30 minutes. That's actually a pretty good day. I mean, most people go out to work and they have to spend hours and hours and hours to make, even if you have a job that pays you $10 an hour, you gotta put 10 hours of work to get $100, right? So again, it's a matter of perspective in this thing. It's a matter of perspective in this thing. You gotta put in 10 hours to get $100. I made $10, $100 in less than 30 minutes, you know, because it was a couple of minutes on those trades. So look at this mess here, though. Look at this mess here, though. It's most of the stocks are just doing this, flip-flopping, flip-flop, 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 flip-flop. Boom. Good day anyway. Good day anyway. Good day anyway. Good day anyway. No complaints. No complaints. I'm happy. I'm good. Like, I'm good. Man, are they gonna say something that make the market move though? I'm waiting for smoking gun here. Seems like they probably not gonna say anything. Guys, what are you guys looking at? I mean, like anything you guys see moving in a decent way? I mean, I'm not seeing anything though, but you know, maybe you guys are running some scanners and picking something up. Okay, let's take a look at that. Let me see. Where's Netflix sitting today? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Let me just take a look at here at let's say no. Shooting star 5-minute time frame on UBS. somewhat slow there. I wouldn't. Right now, I don't want to, you know. Look at this one, it's rolling. But that's the kind of stuff that I wouldn't touch. Dark cloud cover formation on the daily candles there. Look, with this many dojis here, we got a shooting star formation and everything. But with this dojis here, I'm not feeling any comfort because they weigh too many. And yes, it's probably gonna drop about 12 cents here, 10, 12 cents. I just don't feel really confident because of the move. And I have been pretty slow, and with so many dojis, it looks more like a graveyard here, and it's really extremely slow for us to. Again, we measure risk, and we have to deal with risk. And if the risk gets a little high, it will be a little bit better just to let go though of what the moves. As I mentioned earlier today, you guys do know this, that I had a reversal that it would have worked out very well for me, and I let it go because it just dropped under the entry that I was planning to get, and after that I didn't want to chase it. So I'd rather, if that happens, I'd rather let it go. I'm the type of guy that if I'm driving down the how do you call it? Driving down down the road on a highway, and you try to get on a place exit, and you miss the exit. Well, rather just let it go and come back around and try to get on that entry afterwards. Because if you do, well, chances are things are not gonna be great, because you can't try to make that turn while you're missing the exit, and somebody else can slap you, right? And so again, look, it dropped a couple of cents, it came right back up. It's flip-flopping around here, too slow, and as of right now, it wouldn't be a really great thing to do. Since this thing has been a little bit slow though for now, I'm gonna take a step back to eat something. I also have to deal with, I don't know if I'm gonna take the time today, but I really have to deal with the inspection of the car and all that kind of stuff. So again, guys, I will see you guys in a little while. I'm gonna keep the conversation rolling on Discord. I'm gonna take it easy now, take a step back. Maybe after they finish talking, we have a little bit better action in the market. As of right now, it wouldn't be a great thing to try to force any kind of trades. So I'm just gonna let that one go though for now. So I'll see you guys in a little while, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. For now, happy trading, and I'll be talking to you guys in a little while. Take care.